This screencast is going to show you how to make a works cited page now that you are completely finished with your research. And again, I'm guessing you've done this in your computer class, but this would be a good review for those of you who don't have it, or if you're working at home and just can't remember quite what to do. So the first thing you need to do is put a header in there. So you're going to go to Print and Export and click on Formatting Options. And normally where it says Page Header, it'll say None. You can see that I've already done this, but if you click there, it brings up a place for you to type your last name, making sure, of course, to capitalize it. You click Set Header, and then it brings you to a screen with some options. And since we all have Google Docs and we're all able to share documents, we're going to use that. You're going to export to Google Docs, and it will automatically open up formatted correctly, double-spaced with the hanging indentations. It has your name in the upper right-hand corner, if this will ever load. And it automatically names it for you as well. It takes the title that you had for your project name in NoodleTools and tells you its sources for that project title. And so at this point, you have a works cited page that I would like for you to share with me. And I'm not going to be editing anything on it, but I would like for you to give me the rights to comment. So let me pretend I'm sharing this with Mrs. Ryan, the other English teacher, and I'm going to put can comment, and there we go. So the next step here, since we have our NoodleTools open already, we're going to be working on parenthetical documentation. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do with that. We're going to go back to our bibliography, and the neat thing about NoodleTools is that at the end of each line it tells you what the in-text reference is. That's the same as parenthetical documentation that we've been doing in class. So if you click on that, it tells you that if you are writing a sentence and your fact came from this source, this is what you need to put in parentheses. And we've been doing this in class with your practice works cited pages where we've been highlighting it. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to highlight Great Pyramid to show that when my fact comes from this source, that's what I'll be putting in parentheses. And I'll be showing you how to do that in the next screencast. So I'm going to go back here, and the next source I want to do is my book. If I clicked in-text reference, it tells me that I need Howard and a page number because this is a print source. So I'm going to put Howard and highlight that. And I already know what my page numbers are because I didn't use that whole book, and so I cited them already. So I would put 230 to 231. Okay, and then my last source was my reference source, and it tells me, which I already knew, to use the author's last name. So I'm going to go back here and highlight Lesko. And I do not need page numbers for this one because it was an online source. So now when it's time for me to go back and add parenthetical documentation to my pamphlet, I already know what I need to put into parentheses for each source.